Hi, Megan here. I want to introduce you to women's initiation and the divine feminine, and why I feel so passionate about initiating as many women as possible so we can feel empowered to live our best life. The divine feminine is emerging into our world with a force we can no longer ignore. For many of us, the divine feminine consciousness is breaking through in our dreams, in our cultural awareness, and right inside our own hearts. Many women are taking action according to what their hearts are telling them, to save the planet, to stop violence, to envision change and create peace. And many women want to feel empowered to usher in this new feminine awareness. So how do we do this as a community of empowered women? Well, I believe the fastest way to accomplish this is to become the divine feminine ourselves. This means becoming our true self and being who we truly are. When we as women embody our feminine wisdom and power, we usher in this new world order within our own hearts. To do this, we need to feel supported and seen, validated and loved, nurtured and encouraged. We also need to be initiated by women who are already being their divine selves, women who love who they are and want us to love ourselves just as profoundly. So how does this feminine initiation happen for us as women? How can we become our true divine feminine self and be who we truly are? How can we claim our full power and have self-confidence? How can we trust our intuition? How can we develop our own will and use our power of choice? In other words, how do we as women get initiated? Well, the simplest answer is that we need to come into contact with women who are already initiated. We need to spend time with women who have claimed their power and who trust their own inner guidance. When I was in my teens and 20s, I wanted to feel deeply connected to myself and to the world, but I had fallen asleep to myself. I felt deeply disconnected from my intuition and from my emotions, and I was hungry for feminine guidance, and I really suffered because I couldn't find a way to be initiated and guided by empowered women. So after years of research and study, healing and training, and traveling all over the world, I developed an initiation path just for women. I wanted to resurrect the ancient initiation rites and rituals so that modern women could experience feminine initiation. And I've distilled my years of learning into a feminine path of awakening, an initiation path I call the feminine path of power. Now, the feminine path of power features 5 dynamic feminine guides to activate a woman's sacred relationship to her body, her heart, her mind, her will, and her spirit. These 5 feminine guides, the wise woman, the warrioress, the queen, the visionary, and the manifester, empower you to make conscious choices in every situation and every relationship that you have. These feminine guides are designed to provide you with a full program of step-by-step initiation into full feminine empowerment. It's so important at this time in our history to reclaim what has always been ours, our right to feminine leadership, feminine power, and feminine spiritual authority. As we reclaim our feminine initiations and feel fully empowered, we can then pass on this gift and empower our sisters and our daughters. I encourage you to keep looking through the Feminine Path of Power section here on my website. And if this program speaks to you, please email me and we can talk about how you can get more involved. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to getting you involved in our Feminine Path of Power community.